Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. And as you can see, since moving back to the cottage, I became very keen on visiting local festivals. And last weekend was no different. I visited a local festival in a town called Horažďovice, which is a beautiful, beautiful historical town, and I could not resist. I bought cheese. I bought a lot of cheese, and when you buy cheese, it's only logical to buy some chutney to go with that. And of course, I needed something to carry all my purchase in, so I had to buy a new bag. I mean, could you resist? Look at this. Look at this. This is all handmade. Beautiful.
Přesně tak, a my tady budeme propagovat regionální potraviny a našeho vítěze, pana Toupala, který má přes 100 včelstev v Kolovči a vyrábí krásný medy, takový univerzální, nedělá speciality, prostě jsou to normální smíšené medy, anebo jsou tady krásná srdíčka, firmy na plech, která respektují zase takovou tu tradiční českou výrobu, povidla, prostě to, co všichni máme rádi.
Okay, so it's the day after the festival and I wanted to show you a couple of things that I bought. First one is an old grater. I mean, look at this. This was 20 crowns, so that's less than a dollar, less than a pound. It's very rusty, but I absolutely fell in love with this because it's old and I like old stuff, and I was thinking for a while what to do with it. I thought painting it all, but I really like the old rust on it. So what I'm gonna do, because lots of stuff in the house is into some kind of blue shade, so the wooden part I want to paint dark blue, and then I'm going to cross stitch a heart, white and blue heart, and put it in the middle. Just leave it simple, and yeah, I'm not gonna paint the rusty part over because I think that's actually what makes it pretty. So just imagine this with the wooden part blue and a lovely white and blue cross stitch heart in the middle. I think that's gonna be adorable. I can't wait to start on this. I was just about to say I will finish as soon as I finish my other projects, but that will never happen. Never. And the other thing, now this is not sponsored, I don't have sponsors, but you know I love food, I love cooking, I like eating, and if there's anything food related I really like, that's the local stuff. So chances are that you might visit the Czech Republic one day. If you happen to come to any festival, look out for, is it going to focus? Yes. Look out for this logo. It's kind of like a countryside with a blue sky, and it says regionální potravina, and that means locally produced food product. So this specifically is a cheese. 4 different types. It's a cow cheese. I thought it was a goat's cheese, but the other one I bought is goat's cheese. I like any kind of cheese. So yeah, and this means that it's either locally made or it's some kind of local traditional recipe. Which brings me to the next item I bought there, and chutney. Who does not like chutney, especially when you just bought an insane amount of cheese? This is nothing. What I showed you, it's nothing. My fridge is full of cheese because cheese is the life. So now I've got this chutney, and I got to talk to the lady who makes this as well, and it was really funny because she works in a lab. She's got the normal like 9 to 5 job, and she does this in the evenings and in the over the weekends, and her son, her 13-year-old son, helps her. And so I tried this one. Sorry, I still need to figure out the focus thing. Okay, getting there. So this is called hot apricot, and it's an apricot chutney with chili. It is hot, but not like I'm gonna die now hot. It is like nice and warm. It will go really well with plain cheese and a cracker and a glass of wine. And this one, I think I can eat this one on its own. Alright, it will focus at some point, I promise. Alright, this is apple chutney, but there is quite a lot of curry powder or curry spices in this one, and that's, oh, I can really eat this on its own. Again, spicy, but quite bearable, quite bearable. So yeah, if you ever come to Czech Republic and happen to come to any kind of festival, there is a big chance that you're gonna see this logo there. And so yeah, if you buy something with this logo, this means that it was locally made and quite possibly following an old traditional recipe. So yeah, if you come across this, enjoy! Hi everyone! It's not raining today. It's not raining, so I've decided to take a little walk. I'm going mushroom hunting. I can actually see, don't know if you can see them behind me there somewhere. Parasol mushrooms, but I am a little bit sick and tired of parasol mushrooms at this point. I've got a freezer and a fridge full of mushrooms, and I haven't picked a single one. I get everything from my neighbors and mom and dad. So I've decided, oh, the sun is out a little bit, but better than nothing. So I've decided to take a walk, and I've not been in this part of the woods before, so it's also a bit of an adventure for me to see if I can find some nice places to go for a walk or a mushroom hunting. Okay, so I've been walking for about 20 minutes, and all I found was the yellow, I don't know the English words, it's from the Boletae family, Boletus. But these are okay, but they're like the low level of mushrooms. And I finally came to a place where I found what I've been actually searching for. And hello! Now this is what I would like to find more of. I'm gonna look around because they usually come in at least couple or three in a pack. This is what I found so far, but it looks like someone's already been picking here. Oh no, there's one. Perfect. This one looks a little bit older. And there's one more. Holy guacamole. Okay. Now I'm getting excited. I have to be careful where I step. I don't want to step onto any. But look at this one. So cute. So cute. Okay, I'll hang around this area and see if I can find some more. So I thought I'm done with the recording today, but I have something to share with you, and that is the ridiculousity of me cooking here, because I really wanted this potato and mushroom soup, which is already cooking. I'm just cutting up the mushrooms I picked yesterday. But I'm sure I've mentioned before, I only have a single ring. Sorry, I've realized I've got the dehydrator on, so I'm not sure if you can actually hear me, but yeah. Sorry, I have to multitask because I am very limited on the ways of cooking here at the moment. I'm not sure if I can move this because you are at this very moment stacked on 6 pieces of loo roll because I don't have a tripod for... Okay, I'll show you. Okay, my very professional tripod. I might as well show you. This is what I'm cooking. So I've got that one single ring, which is now boiling potatoes and mushrooms for my soup. It was where I boiled my smoked meat a minute ago. I'm letting it cool because that's gonna be for my second course. And here in my trusty rice cooker, I'm cooking broccoli. So I'm not gonna lie, it's okay. I can cook here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lovely lunch. So the aim is to have potato and mushroom soup and gnocchi with broccoli and smoked meat in a creamy sauce. But I do have the space, I just don't have the cooker, and that's kind of I could do with a cooker. And I will get there. I keep saying next week, but I'm really hoping next week I will have. Where the toilet paper is at this moment, there should be a cooker hopefully next week. So yeah, if I manage to get to the final result, I'll show you. Okay, and because it is the mushroom season, my parents took me on yet another mushroom hunting trip, and as you can see, this one was much more successful. This is a lot of mushrooms. I do have some in the dehydrator that I was given by my mom already, but this is a healthy amount of mushrooms, and they just look so cute, so cute. If you can leave a comment, if you actually pick mushrooms in your country, and if you do, what type of mushrooms do you like to pick? So the way I process the mushrooms, I only use two ways. One freezer, one dehydrator. For the dehydrator, I slice them thinly, obviously spread them onto the trays. And for the freezer, I make 3 types. One is thin slices for my breakfast mushrooms. One is thick slices to be dipped in egg and breadcrumbs and fried. And the third one is for stews, but for this I cut them into chunks and parboil them so that they last longer. So yes, I picked mushrooms, I cleaned mushrooms, I froze mushrooms, I cooked mushrooms, and I ate mushrooms. And lately we've not really had the best weather. It's been gloomy and not very warm lately. So when the sun came out actually that afternoon, I could not resist, and I had to take a book outside and make myself a cup of tea and get a donut, a Halloween donut. And I had that pumpkin there that needs to be carved, but that's a job for some other day. But you just look at the focus on my face. I was utterly confused because I'm sitting there in my winter jacket, and what did I see? Well, I saw a bee. Again, I can only apologize for my poor cameraman skills because yeah, I've got my tripod now actually, and I'm still learning to work with it. You made it to the end! Yay, well done! I know I said the videos will be shorter from now on. I lied, I absolutely lied, because it is the mushroom hunting season and I really wanted to share all of that with you because we're expecting some ground frost next week, so that means the end of the mushroom hunting season for me. So yeah, there will be more content from the cottage next week because by the time I'm recording this, I have already done some work in the entrance hall, so you'll get to see all of this next week. And as usual, thank you so much for all the views, for the likes, comments, shares. I love making these videos, but it is a time-consuming job, and your likes and comments and sharing is beautiful reward for me. So thank you for that again, and I will leave you with some lovely autumnal shots from my garden, and that's my goodbye. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.